I literally ran out into the hall and grabbed a doctor. And I will never forget how he came in that room. He came in with his hands up as if he was surrendering. He says, "I'm sorry, Mr. Earley, I can't help your son." I said, "You haven't even examined him." And he explained to me that it didn't matter. At that time, Virginia law was very specific. Unless a person posed an imminent danger, they could not be required to take medication. They could not be required to take treatment. And my son had told the nurse the pills were poison, and so there wasn't even any point in talking to him because we'd been in there 4 hours and nobody was hurt. So he said, "You seem like a nice guy. I'll tell you what. You bring your son back after he tries to kill you or he tries to kill someone else." Well, I took my son home during the next 48 hours. I saw him sink deeper and deeper into mental abyss. At one point, he had tinfoil wrapped around his head while he was watching TV because he didn't want the CIA to read his thoughts. He slipped out of the house. He slipped out. He broke into a stranger's house. He broke in to take a bubble bath. It took 5 police officers to get him out. Luckily, no one else was home. It was a holiday. They were gone. 5 police officers and an attack dog to get him out. When they did, they raced him over to a community mental health center. And when I went racing over there was a policeman standing outside, and he said, "Mr. Earley, let me stop you and give you a little father-to-father advice. Even though your son has told us he has bipolar disorder, he's off his medication, we picked him up in a house taking a bubble bath. Unless you go in and you tell that doctor he's threatened to kill you, he will not meet Virginia's imminent danger criteria, and we'll take him to jail, and you don't want that." And I looked at him and I said, "Well, my son hasn't threatened to kill me." And he shrugged and walked away. So I'm here to tell you, I do it with no great pride because it really hurt my relationship with my son. I went in and I lied. I said, "My son's threatened to kill me." And that was good enough to get him held over. And 24 hours later, he voluntarily committed himself to a mental ward.